You can fly, but you'll never get closer to the sun. You may rise at the price of everyone else falling down, but I'm not going down with you. So you may rise, but you'll never make me wanna stick around you. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, cutting your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're right. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. Now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing today? Welcome back, welcome back. We're gonna try to find something to do for the day. I mean, I already have a couple of things that I planned, but for today, Wednesday, out of an exciting week that's supposed to give us a bunch of new updates from a developer build, new hero talents this Friday, and then we talked about dungeon stuff yesterday as well. Wednesday is the one day where nothing happens. Somebody yesterday did say like, oh, totally, this is where patch 10.26 is going to be arriving, right? Right, boys? Right, devs? Yeah, about that. Just nothing. I was kind of hoping that, like, they're trying to do like a full 10.26 big secretive patch. This week feels like it would have been a great week to do it. It felt like there was a bit of a, it's because based on the roadmap, we hopefully should be seeing, unless it's delayed, the War Within between March and April. It doesn't look like it's lining up in the middle of spring. It's close to like early part of spring, unless that's been delayed. Although last time they gave a roadmap, they did delay like something with Classic Cata, I think, but that's about it. And they said there's 0 delays when it comes to retail stuff. So like 10.26 is like, part of it is season 4 stuff, but like that should probably come out earlier. It just would make no sense if they released like, hey, here's 10.26 and also the War Within Alpha. No one's going to care about 10.6 when the War Within Alpha is out. You know what I mean? So you imagine you would want to release one, right? Let people have some fun with it, explore it, get some stuff done, and then the War Within sometime afterwards, just so you can have attention for one, attention for the other. Season 4, War Within Beta, War Within Pre-Patch, War Within Release, you know what I mean? And then it just kind of cycles between one and the other. You know what I mean? But like, we'll see. Tomorrow, though, let me get the music back in here as well. Tomorrow, though, this is going to be loud for a second, but it's okay. It's going to be loud for a second. But tomorrow we got a developer update. I don't know what that means. That may mean tomorrow I'm streaming. I'm not 100%. We'll see. We'll see. I have no idea, but let me pull it up really quickly. Tomorrow they got another developer thing going on. Oh, there it is, boys. There it is. All right, so this week, it's an exciting week. We got the Hearthstone stuff. I got all my Hearthstone out of the way, by the way. Yesterday, I decided to do one more Hearthstone boss portal thing before going to bed, and I got the bag. So I have a 26 slot bag. I got all of the collectibles, the 2 mounts, the pet, the toys, every single Hearthstone card on my main. And like across my characters, but like I'm not gonna go bit more bags. Like some people are gonna be farming it out on alts or whatever to get a bag for every one of the characters. I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not doing that. That's too many hours burned. 10.6, what the hell is that? I don't care, dude. At this point, Brago, yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Like it's actually like people, like there was a lot of excitement for 10.6, but all they keep giving us is teasers. Hell, even War Within Phase 2, like they were teasing about it, but they gave more information about that than 10.6, and it's like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like they deflated all excitement for 10.6. We'll see, ma'am. We'll see. Good, Necra is happy. Yeah. Krent's got all those things. I think the Alliance are going to be some in Westfall. I think there's going to be a ship of Deadmines attacking Stormwind. That'd be cool, Kevin. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it looks like it's a piratey thing. We talked about how there's like a connection between like pirates and this pirate, like diary manifesto story about Night Squall. Something about in that manifesto talks about like how he sailed the seas. He's some night elf pirate king. He's done all these things. He messed around with the Kultirans and Dundalari way before we even got around to it, and apparently was running circles around them, right? Sailed beyond the beyond the borders, the other side of Azeroth or whatever, and then came back seeking some treasure and wants to unite Freebooter, some other pirate, you know, Bloodsail Buccaneers, Defias even, right? And it's like, no matter what kind of pirate you are, all of your different banners fly under the banner of Night Squall kind of deal. And it sounds like it should be some kind of like a pirate invasion event. I don't even know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have all these like piratey hints. We have this pirate story. Like, they've been putting out pirate-themed stuff on Trading Post. People thought initially that maybe they're hinting at a pirate-themed expansion. And then they said no pirates, at least for the expansion, but like who knows, right? Getting the mouse mount is so painful because Hearthstone runs awfully. So many loading screens. I have not got the mouse mount. I just got like the pad from WoW, but I haven't got the mount at all, no. Yeah, I heard that apparently you could just go and play Hearthstone, do some mercenary mode to get a mount. I had no idea. I'm not gonna go do it. I'm not doing it. But yeah, I guess I was there for like the last Hearthstone like event or whatever. I didn't really care for it. It's a cool mouse. It's awesome, but like I don't really care. Why did I say there's so many in Moonbrook all the way in Deadmines entrance? Why I say there's a level 70 in Moonbrook all the way at the Deadmines entrance? Is there actually a level 70 in Deadmines? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Hold on one hot second. There's no shot there's a level 70. Moonbrook. Where? Like what? Is it like an NPC that scales with your level or something? Hold on. I want to know now. Hold on. We're Stormwind. We can go there really quickly. Lickety split. One sec. Pirate invasion? Maybe. And we know when the season 4 is starting. Wondering if it's what to gear up a warrior for it. So the way that they're gonna do season 4 stuff. Okay, so we don't have any information on season 4. To be fair, right? Let me first go through that. We don't have all the information on season 4 stuff because like they just haven't released anything about it yet. That being said, I can speculate simply based on like, well, I've been covering WoW for like years now, and especially Dragonflight in particular, and there's like a way that they've done these patches that's created some kind of like a consistency to it, right? So I'm gonna try to speculate here. This isn't to be quoted unless you really want to, but don't quote me because it's not real, not 100% accurate, just speculation from your boy Dal, okay? That actually looks pretty cool, by the way, the whole like whatever the hell that thing is, just randomly and Westfall affected. Hold on, where's this guy? Was several level 70s Moonbrook? Where? This is Moonbrook, right? Level 30, level 30, level 30. These guys? Do I gotta go into Deadmines to find a level 17 here? Hold on. Like, there's not NPCs, right? There's not like thugs, right? Not Moonbrook thugs. Is it way inside the Deadmines? Is that where I gotta go to find them, to visit them? But anyway, so the patch 10.26 is gonna be a patch that precedes season 4 content, right? Technically, it's going to be part of Season 4 content, but it's a patch that precedes it. And in the past, before a new seasonal update, the patch before a new seasonal thing like 10.07, which came before 10.1, which released with the new raid, Season 2 content, Season 2 changes, all that stuff. 10.07 went before that, and that patch was Forbidden Shore? Yeah, Forbidden Reach. And this whole zone was just a big catch-up area. A ton of catch-up. You could run around, catch up, get a bunch of stuff, get elemental overflow, buy gear with it, kill rares, get tokens, turn tokens into tier, upgrade them to basically normal or even close to heroic gear equivalent. And it was basically a catch-up patch before the seasonal patch. Then we had a patch later down the line with 10.17, which was the Dream Surge patch. Dream Surges were fantastic also for catching up. You can get easy heroic quality gear. You also have a time walking event that gave you like heroic quality gear for the weekly time walking dungeon bonuses or whatever, right? So yeah, Dream Surges during that week, and Dream Surges were good for gearing, and that helped players get a bunch of gear, get the tier sets, get a bunch of stuff set up before we got the Emergency raid, right? So the way I'm thinking about it is it's probably going to be 10.06 is going to be a catch-up patch, and then they'll turn Season 4 online. So if you're looking to come back to the game and looking to want to gear a character, probably there's going to be some easy catch-up thing that you can do with 10.06, 10.26, I imagine. That's just kind of how they're running the patches. Usually, like, first one is like new season stuff. The 0.5 has been additional content, additional stuff for you to do. And then 07 has usually been a catch-up patch. Now, for this season, they don't have like proper 4th raid of the season. They have like a 1st raid, 2nd raid, 3rd raid with their murder cell. They won't have like a proper 4th raid, but they will have Season 4 stuff as part of like the 10.26. But 10.6 will be first, then Season 4 will be popped online later, and then there'll be a 10.7 that kind of goes into war with it or whatever. So I imagine like 10.6 is going to be there. All the red Hellbars of the Sea are level 70 mobs to attack. These guys are level 70. They're level 30 for me. Yeah, level 30 for me. All these red hell bars you see are gonna be level 70. You saying they're gonna be? Are there so many mobs to attack? All these guys, the Moonbrook thugs, because they're level 30 for me right now. Wait, who's this other guy here? Huh? Is there another guy looking at this place? Why is there another level 70 over here? I mean, the reason I'm here is just to find out the level 70 mobs, but these guys? You're saying they're gonna be 70? Because none of them are 70 right now. Are there mobs back here too? Maybe? There used to be a bunch of Defies dudes out here. A bunch of them. What about back here? Because you still get into the dungeon through this entrance. Can I... Is it blocked? Oh. Wait, I gotta do another jump. Is there a way for me to... It's gotta be like a part you can clip, right? Maybe? Sometimes you can find like a pixel that you can jump on and clip yourself on. Wait, is there like rock maybe? Or from this angle? I just want to know if you can go back, because I know this is another way to enter the dungeons through this way. Sub Dal, sub Jake, hey, do my guy. I don't think I can actually do it. I think the way I could do it is like, let's say if I back away, and maybe if I fly in on a fly mount at a right angle, I might be able to get in there far enough in to be able to like fly through it before I like phase. This is why you should play DH. Trum. Yeah, DH would be able to do it easily. I want to try. If I fly in quick enough, and if I don't land, I should hopefully be able to go way deep in there. Oh, I was doing it. Oh, I'm doing it. I was doing it for a second. Except I landed. But you see what I mean, right? If you could like swoop in there at an angle, fly deep in there fast enough. Maybe. Entrance tour. Go to the entrance. I know there's another entrance through there, but like that's another way. That's like the back entrance. I was wondering if it still works. That's all I'm saying. I just want to know. I know there's a normal entrance this way through like the farm or whatever and the underground area. I just want to see if you can go up through here. No. Okay. It insta lands me. It insta lands me. I was hoping I'd be able to like aim up, but it's just like... Hold on. I might have messed it up. Hold on. I'm gonna try again. Let's get a little bit more of the vigor. See if I could do a fly in. Oh! Did I do it? Is this it? Oh, there's one more. Damn it. Of course there's one more. Oh! Oh! I clipped. You can clip. I did it just now. Hold on. I think I'm jumping a little too early. So close. That's a wall. No mind, you can't. There's a wall here now. Wait, has there always been a wall? I don't think I can go. Look, because like when I put my camera at an angle, it closes in like this because it's a wall. I can't actually go through it. No, I can't actually go through it. But it's kind of working. Jump and microphone and charge backwards. It's a wall. That's the problem. Actually, I can show you exactly how it's a wall. I think I found a better angle here.
Move your body.
Look. What's an ability I can drop down on the floor right now as a druid? Just so I can show you that it's a wall. It's an invisible wall. I guess I can wait for Ursul's 8 seconds. I don't think I can actually get through chat. Let me show you. Will this work? You see, I'm like moving my mouse up, but the reticle doesn't want to go up because it's a wall. It's running into a wall. Like it goes up here, but then as I go over here, it's an invisible wall, and you can see it like goes down, right? It goes up a wall, right? On the other side, if I move it up, it goes up a wall. It's perfectly fine. Hell, if I wanted to put it on the ceiling, I could, right? Has no issue. Can put there. And if I want to put it further down, look, it goes super far. Look, the reticle keeps going. There's no wall in front of it. But here, when I move it along the wall, it like goes down. You see? It's an invisible wall. I can't actually get through that. I always wondered like if you can actually go back there. It might be a one-way wall though, right? So you go through it, but you can't go back up there. It just might be one of those things. That or maybe they blocked it off. Tired from the other side. I was just trying. I mean, that means I have to run. I'm not trying to figure out if you can go through that or not. I was just trying to find out, can you go back into the dungeon from this side? That's all I was trying to do. And I find my answer. You can't. That's all I cared about. Yeah, I don't see any level 70 NPCs here, by the way, my man. I only see level 30s. So I'm not sure what you meant by level 70s, unless I'm just missing them. That's what I was asking, like, do I need to go into the way into the depths down below to find the NPCs? Because I just don't want to waste my time with that. If there's not going to be any. Yeah, because Kevin, you said something about level 70s, right? About the entrance to the portal? No. I'm asking just what level 70 NPCs do you see in Westfall or the Moonbrook area? Because these guys are level 30. They're not level 70. Unless you're saying they're going to be level 70, and then what makes you say that? Isn't the exit from the dungeon when you leave the Deadmines? That is, I was just wondering if you can go back in. That's all I was trying to do. That's literally all I was trying to find out is, can you go back in there? That's all. That's literally all I was trying to do. Blizzard of Invisible Walls. That's GM Island. I mean, GM Island makes sense, but like that wall, I don't know why it's there. Like, I don't really know why that's there. That's probably there from like way back then. World Sync caused them to go to level 70. World Sync? Really? Wait, you mean like Party Sync? Is that what you're talking about? Like, there's Party Sync. How do I find Party Sync? I don't think I can see Party Sync unless I'm with a friend or something, right? Is that what you mean? With Party Sync, you can get them, but that doesn't necessarily raise them to level 70. It more like squishes you to a lower level with Party Sync. Party Sync, yeah, I forget the name. I don't think that raises them to level 70. I'm pretty sure it leaves them at level 30. It just squishes you, or 60. It just squishes you down to the level. Unless it like, because I mean, I guess I'll need to try it, but that's not really level 70 then, is it? You can drag it right into the kingdoms. You can drag it right literally everywhere. Yeah. That was like part of the 10.25 update, is giving you ability to drag it right everywhere else. Yeah. So if you want to drag it right in Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Northern, Legion zones, Kata zones, WAD, you know what I mean? You could ride Dragon Ride everywhere. Ever since 10.25. Yeah, you do fly a little bit slower on other zones. You fly at 85% maximum speed. So you fly in like 15% slower. I imagine it's either because of technical issues. Because there's no real reason why they would want to slow it down in the outside world. But also the outside world wasn't built with dragon riding in mind either. So maybe that's what they, you know, that's what they have it slowed down a little bit. But I'm thinking it's like the loading thing, right? Because the Dragonflight zone entirely was built with like dragon riding in mind. You move very, very quickly. Normally the game has to load items into the peripheral so you don't have a pop in, right? wouldn't want a bridge just popping in front of your screen. You'd want to be able to see it from a mile away as it slowly materializes, right? To create that full dragon riding experience. And the entire zone was optimized for dragon riding in mind, but I don't think the entire old world was optimized for it. So they probably have it slow enough where it's like the game is able to slow to load like everything in front of you, right? Isn't there like a tower up here? It's gonna have to load that at some point, isn't it? Oh no, it's loaded that. Yeah, like little doodads has to load as you get closer, but it's not too bad of a pop in. And it might just be like a technical thing. Haven't played for a few months, surprised me. Deep Home Dragon Riding sounds cool. Have you tried that? Deep Home? I haven't been to that place in a while, man. Go enter Deadmines because I haven't, I couldn't enter Deadmines in 70. You couldn't enter Deadmines on a level 70 character? Why wouldn't you be able to? I'll do it. I thought they changed the speed because old zones are a bit smaller than Dragon Riding. I mean, they are smaller. They're quite a lot smaller, right? All the old zones are not designed with Dragon Riding in mind, whereas the whole Dragon Isles were created with the idea that you're going to be able to fly through the place at ridiculously high speeds. But, I mean, they never really fully explained why they made it a little slower. It could be because, like, they just didn't want you to, like, fly through the areas way too quickly, but, like, you're just trying to get from A to B as fast as possible anyway. It might just be like a technical thing where it's like maybe if like if the mount was flying way quickly, like you see trees popping up from a distance, maybe the popping would have been a lot like worse and a lot more jarring at faster speed. So they maybe have it slowed down enough so like majority of stuff can materialize in front of you so it doesn't look super jarring. Who knows, right? Who knows really? Do you still play Rogue? Yeah, I remember you subbing one of these because of Rogues. Yeah, that's my main, man. That's my main. Speaking about my main, we finally got a best of slot trinket, boys. I think I'm actually like as geared as I can be. Maybe Vol across neck is like my best option, but that's about all I can do. That's about as good as we can really get. You said you couldn't go to Deadmines dungeon at 70? Why wouldn't you be able to? Oh, do you know you could do like if you sit. What's another 70? 31? Why is it 31 here? Oh, there's another one. Level 70. Why is there another 70 here? Or is that a friend of yours? What the hell? That's the wrong way. They actually made it a little bit easier to find the entrance to this place. If you follow like the Trail of Homeless, that's how you can get to the dungeon entrance, like directly. There used to be a bunch of NPCs here that you would fight, but nowadays, like, to go here for a quest or whatever, you just follow Trail of Homeless. They literally sprinkled them here, all over the Deadmines, just so you can have an easier time finding the actual dungeon. Look, here it is. Whoa, isn't there rare over here or somewhere? I thought there normally was. You said you couldn't enter it at 70? Are you trying to enter like the heroic version of it or the normal version of it? Because there's two versions of it. I guess there's also the vanilla version that doesn't exist anymore. Dungeon difficulty, normal. Imagine Mythic plus Deadmines one day. That'd be cool. There we go, that's like the normal version. What do you think next expect? You want next spec so far? I mean, we haven't really seen anything regarding next spec in terms of like an alpha or anything playable yet, so I can't really say much except for the hero talents, which all look kind of exciting. I mean, the whole idea of the next expansion, I kind of like it. I like the fact that they're bringing Thrall back in, and Anduin back in, and even Alaria and the whole Voidy stuff and the underground things they were doing. Hero specs, I think it's going to be kind of cool. I like that they're making dragon riding just like feature that's immediately there, just embracing it fully. And like, I guess we'll just need to see more. I think the fourth pillar of endgame content being open world content, I think is really good too. I think that's also really good. Just like Delves, man, it's really good on paper. We need to see and test and see what what it plays like. But like, if they're fun and varied enough, that could be great. There's a large portion of the player base that doesn't really like group content, or like has a hard time getting into group content because they're just not in a guild or whatever. So they're just having to pug, and they just like open world stuff. They like doing world activities, right? Like the early days of like the sieges of Dragonbane Keep, the hunts or whatever, and every time there's a new open world activity added, whether it is like the, I guess like Time Rift, for example, or like the Dream Surges or whatever, like they'll love that kind of stuff. They love doing it. It just, a lot of them usually have like cosmetic rewards, which are cool, but like a lot of those players also just want like decent gear rewards tied to it. And like, those are the players that like, they want challenging content and actually be challenged by open world, right? They don't necessarily have an issue with that. They just want to be able to do like some solo outside content to get gear and stuff. And if they make it challenging enough and like engaging enough, I think it could be really good. And then there's war bands too. Like I play a lot of ultimate, so all friendly stuff is going to be huge. I'm excited about it. I want to see what the alpha is going to be like. That is not an upgrade. What did I even do? Heroic? What did I do? What did I do to her together? Did I do time walkings? I think I did like a time walking or something. Yeah, I probably did a time walking. I'm going to take coin. I haven't played the druid in a good bit though. War PvP was fun back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that'll maybe even update like PvP stuff a little bit. Give world PvP a bit more loving. I think that'd be good to see. I have like 6 of these. I don't even know what to do with this guy yet. I want to do a key though. What do you think they're gonna have in development tomorrow, chat? Because they got like let me see if I can pull it back up. They got like an in development update for tomorrow. Let me show you. Like events this week, they're gonna be doing more hero talents. There's Hearthstone anniversary, March 12th. We talked about the dungeon changes for season 4, which was good. They got a development update for Thursday. Depending how big that update is, I might just stream. I'm hoping it's like a big old video of them talking about what's coming next. Maybe talking about when 10.6 comes out. Maybe just give us like a 10.6 release date and then put season 4 on PTR. I'd be cool with that too. I'd be cool with that too. That or War Within stuff. But because they got a Friday article for War Within, I doubt they'll be talking about, hey, here's a big development update on War Within, plus when the alpha is coming out. Also, here's more talents. I feel like those could have been baked together. So this is why I don't think there would have been War Within for development updates. So then it has to be like 10.6 of season 4, I imagine, or just like fluff article. I'm hoping it's not some kind of like weird fluff article of like, here's everything we've done so far. It's like, well, we've been playing these patches. Here's everything we've done 10.5. Why would I need an update on that? It would make no sense. I'm just hoping it's not a fluff thing. I'm hoping it's like a real article about like a bunch of stuff coming out later. I think it'll be great, personally. I want World PvP back, give us Legion PvP events. Legion PvP events were wacky, man. I mean, World PvP World Quest, I think it's perfectly fine. But like Legion PvP in particular isn't the thing I would want, like World PvP. Because it was like, you had legendaries and that skewed some classes, so you have one-shots. Like World PvP was not balanced at all. It was kind of like fun, but like you wouldn't be able to take it seriously. I feel like BFA World PvP was really good though. But it was like, it's like you need a PvE gear to PvP. That was a weird part of the expansion, but World PvP for the most part, you could like find World PvP constantly. I felt like Dragonflight, I think, has quite a bit of World PvP too. It's just a lot of times you would end up like spawning on a Horde heavy or Alliance heavy shard, unless you queue up for like the free-for-all PvP, which is really, really fun. The free-for-all activity is actually very enjoyable. SATA retail. Exactly, Infinity Healing and Rogue Legendary. Yeah, exactly. SATA retail. For developer update, I mean, it looks like it's actually, I never considered it might be a development update for SOD. I'm kind of hoping it isn't, because SOD has their phases as is. I don't really know what else they could really add. They already revealed like some of the runes they would have. Maybe. I'm hoping it's a retail thing, actually. I'm really hoping it's a retail thing. Because I feel like SOD players have been eating good, right? They've been constantly doing class balancing and tuning and changes and stuff, and they're constantly feeding new content. But like retail players have been waiting for a 10.06 or 10.26 and War Within stuff for like ever now, man. It's just, you gotta give them more. You gotta give us more, man. I am hoping it's gonna be War Within or 10.6 stuff though. Like very much hoping. Very, very much hoping. Let me also get some water real quick, because I'm going to get thirsty by the end of the stream. Also, let me turn the fan on. So let me do these things for like 2 seconds, boys, yeah? Now we're set. But yeah, we'll see what they do, man. We'll see what they do. Also, there was an article on the, let's see if we're gonna find it here real quick. There was another article on Wowhead on the Rogue. What was it? What was it? Here we go. Oh yeah, a review of the Trickster hero talents by, I think it was by Guy, right? Yeah, just Guy. Guy's good, man. Guys are good. He does good guides. I want to see what he says about it. Hold on a second. Trickster Outlaw. Initial impressions hero talents are flagship, blah blah blah. Core concepts before going to, wait. First impression bit makes heroes lean on the negative side of things, which hopefully can be iterated through on the upcoming PTR cycle. DPS talent breakdown, Unseen Blade. Focus on Feint. First aware words such as Class Woundwalker, Red Paladin, Touch of Karma, Chill Defenders. Yeah, basically it's a defensive to use offensively. Yeah. Secondly, I feel it's impossible to make it good to field press. Feint is a moderately defensive ability with 50-second cooldown like Outlaw. Primary General to Cinder Strike has no proc associated with it. So this begs space to crawl. In addition, you can imagine a worse feeling than not planning and casting Feint for damage right before a big mechanic goes off, getting caught with your pants down. Yeah, that is going to be a bit weird though. I guess you would probably save a charge of Feint defensively and maybe just use one offensively, which would be just weird to think about it and whatnot, yeah? 100% of time with Feint takes to flow like a butterfly. Yeah, that's true. You can actually get like a lot of cooldown reduction on Feint with this too. So it's like make it nearly unkillable outside of bleeding edge keys. Yeah, there's a weirdness with this class too. So you're gonna have basic perma defensive, and you're encouraged to play this talent. Huge problem. Yeah, it just will be weird though. It's just, I think it could kind of work just because of float like a butterfly, but it also would be weird. Just a perma defensive too, and you run elusiveness with it, just permanent 30%, 20% DR, just everything. Killing spree. Other issues with killing spree itself is how an island exists on an island regarding energy synergy with the tree. Unlike a talent like Crackshot has a synergy all over the tree, Killing Spree exists as a talent that you now talented to as its individual performance, not due to synergy of anything else. Yeah, count the odds, not turn Killing Spree into a spell. Completely gives you 1 to 5 additional buffs. I wish you could potentially, for example, each hit could count as dispatch, which gives you count the odds. That would be cool. Keep it rolling. Yeah, another would be similar to dispatch. That actually would be cool if they make Killing Spree basically just dispatches back to back. That is true. Yeah, I think he's kind of makes a good point. It is kind of an island on its own. It doesn't have synergy, but given its synergy would definitely make it like a lot more playable. Even if they had to nerf the damage, like count the odds, similar to the dispatch combo, and keep it rolling, it would be a wild combination. You just press Killing Spree, get 5 buffs, extend them. There you go. You got a combo right there. It's basically like a better version of a dispatch, which I think would work a lot better. Cloud cover. I like the talent for the flavor more than anything else. It feels unfortunate to actually use utility application in this spell for DPS value. I don't know, man. Like with cloud cover, utility for DPS. I mean, it's kind of like Shiv for like assassination rogues, right? Assassin uses Shiv offensively, while as subtlety and out, they use it more for utility. Like assassination, you're not going to be able to entrust them to de-enrage a mob with Shiv. Feel like as good as the time to talk about phase itself. Super generic, current state. The pairing thing is nice, but 5% damage should be something I feel more class specific one. Instead, increase energy gains or duration with procs like Weapon Master Opportunity while target is affected by phased. I guess that could be good, yeah. It's like instead of a 5% buff, which is kind of boring, make it do something else that ends up being a 5% buff. If they remove Slice and Dice, would you consider coming back to Rogue to the game? I mean, it'd be weird if they remove Slice and Dice, but like Rogue played before with Slice and Dice. Like it used to be just a button that like, I think maybe subtlety. No, only assassination maintained it. And that's only by pressing Envenom just to refresh it. That's really it. Yeah, for a bit, Outlaw didn't press Slice and Dice because that wasn't a button for us unless we talented out of Roll the Bones into Slice. So there was an expansion where we didn't have Slice. Same thing for subtlety. There was an expansion where you didn't use Slice. Assassination, I think, had Slice, or it was baked into the Envenom or something. It was like passive Slice. So there was an expansion where we didn't use Slice and Dice. That's not a deal breaker for me at all. It's weird, you would think, but no, not really. To the talent breakdown, super defensive talent that doesn't require any input from the user. Smoke. Take 5% damage for phase attacks, yeah. Mirrors, I kind of like that too. Smoke and mirrors. Overall, pretty pessimistic regarding the Oreo talent tree. Still hope on PTR cycles to avoid criticism, focus on shadow density. There's no synergy with stealth over here. Changing phase, so someone proc randomly from Feint should be rooted around shadow dance instead. I don't know if it should be rooted essentially around like a shadow dance playstyle, because there needs to be more room for Outlaw not to play shadow dance and keep it rolling, or HO build specifically. From a foundation belief, I think Fade should not be regarded as DPS button, not only because it shows the ability over its focus on defensive for its intended use, but also drastic steps on the gameplay of the spec in a way that's not interesting. Waiting for ASUS to use Killing Spree. Talent tree could easily push it over the edge, give us a reason to be excited for the talent. Still talent tree based on, yeah, I think it actually makes a lot of good points there. Slice and dice, Diver Folly, boys, imagine. Yeah, Slice and Dice is a good button. I think it's good that it's in the game. Just having like a passive auto attack buff is good. Just something to like maintain. A lot of people find Slice and Dice very, very boring, but like as somebody who plays Outlaw, it's basically a grand melee buff. So in a way, it's like having two buffs at all times for me, which I'm perfectly cool with, honestly. I'm perfectly alright with it. You know what I mean? Last, I think passive talents are either 1,000 cuts could potentially be a huge point, but even talents like explosion strikes feel pretty bland too in the background. Slice and Dice grants additional attack speed, gives you auto attacks chance to trigger Unseen Blade. Attacks generate combo points, deal 25% increase strike damage to targets out of phase. I do like that crit damage synergy with the whole Trickster talent. I do think that's good. That's like super underrated. A lot of people are not looking at that super heavily. The whole buff to Killing Spree, crit damage from a combo point builders, I think that's actually looking really solid, right? The random masteries here and there, the coup de grace, whatever you call it, could also be pretty good. I do think Killing Spree maybe should be basically treated as like each hit of Killing Spree. It's almost like, yeah, it's more like a talent spec thing. I don't think that's really a problem with the hero spec, really. I do agree with him though that like whole you do 5% more damage and you more like enemies cannot parry your attacks. I think they enemies can parry your attacks. I feel like that could probably stay in, but 5% more damage taken could be like a 5% buff in some other way besides buffing 5%. Like makes your combo point builders do something else or generate your more energy, and that could turn into 5% more damage in a way, right? Something that causes you to do other things that results in a 5% damage buff rather than like just a debuff that makes you do 5% more damage to an enemy. But I'm pretty sure they'll have a blue post on it, if anything. But yeah. Alright boys, let's go do some keys. I want to do more keys. I want to do my DK, because that thing was incredibly fun yesterday. I kind of want to hit up Shaman again. I think I need more practice with that thing. I also kind of want to play Rogue. I want to try my trinket again. Now that I actually got a good trinket, I want to give it a shot. I don't know if I can do a 16 this week. I'll try, man. I just don't have a lot of like score at all. I don't think I'll be able to get in, but who knows, right? Who knows, boys? Who knows? I'm not liking the striking of Wowhead posts. I'm not liking the string of Wowhead posts they're making of hero talents. I will say this though. I did talk to my guildies recently about the Wowhead posts and hero talents, and I think the guide writers on Wowhead, they're the same people that are passionate about the classes and do a lot of the theory crafting in the discords. So they're definitely very passionate about the class and how it plays. That being said, obviously, we haven't been able to actually play around with these hero talents at all. None of the abilities, none of the passives. We haven't got to actually get any hands-on preview, right? The hero talents, plus the class revamps coming in the next expansion for some, I don't know if it's some or most or just all. I don't know what it's going to be, right? But like, there are going to be changes to classes in the next expansion. We know that. Hero specs, they are going to add additional layers of like how we play our classes. We know that too. We haven't got to play them and test them, right? So when you do have some of these Wowhead articles that are like talking about like Like, there is a bit of like, I guess some of them, maybe it's like Wowhead names them, but some of the titles for those articles are not really great. Like, some of them could be like, some of them can be stuff like, and I'm just gonna kind of paraphrase one of them. I don't have any in mind specifically, but it could be like, or they could be named something like, I'm trying to think. Maybe they'll paint them as like, I don't know, let's say like Druid, the Thorn one, the Thorn for like Feral and Resto with like, you know, healing thorns, damage, put damage thorns on enemies kind of deal. They could have a title for them like Druid, what is it called? Wild Stalker, right? Wild Stalker. And they could have something in the title like incredible fantasy, uninspiring gameplay. And it's like, wait, hold on. That's like such a back and forth. Incredible fantasy, uninspiring gameplay. The Wild Stalker one, and I'm just using that as an example. That might have not even been the title for it. Might have been the title for another one entirely, completely. But like, a lot of the gameplay for these hero specs, right? When they talk about gameplay and the feel and how it's going to play, how it is going to play, we haven't got to play it. We haven't got to test it. You can imagine what it may play like, right? What kind of issues there may be, but to say conclusively, oh yeah, that feels terrible to play, you can't really say it feels terrible to play when nobody's even got to play it except for devs internally, right? We could talk about, you could say stuff like, I could not really see this sort of work, or I see that feel maybe clunky with the currently how we play our classes. Sure, I think that'd be fair, but just outright say like, oh, that's not gonna work at all gameplay wise. It's like, I don't really know if we could say that for certain because we haven't actually got to play it. And again, that being saying, like, that said, a lot of the people that do theory crafting, they're very passionate about their classes, and I guess they feel like they could put themselves in the shoes of what a class is going to play in the expansion. We should also state that we haven't seen what changes are coming out for all the classes, what talent changes are going to be there besides the hero talents, right? Or how those hero talents are going to interact with this new version of our classes in the next expansion. So like, trying to like imagine our current design classes with this hero talents, that's one thing. But to say definitively like, yeah, that's not going to work gameplay wise, we haven't got to play them. You know what I mean? So there's like some wild like titles that you shouldn't take too close to heart, because that might not even like be the guide writers that write it. Right, it might just be like Wowhead taking creative liberties with it, right, to make it like, you know, sensational kind of title to it, so everybody looks at it. But yeah, it's just funny. The one for Demo, Destro is pretty much had all the Destro part is saying Destro can't spend so much soul shard as Demo, but it's like, have you seen AOE? I think what they're doing is they're looking at like how much soul shard building and spending you do in like a raid environment, right? You could track there how many resources spend and generate inside of a fight, and they're probably using that as a comparison. They're not looking at AOE like Mythic Plus or Dungeons or whatever. But yeah, that one I think like it talks about how destruct. I think that one's. I'm gonna go with I think there. I think that one talked about how, well, Destro doesn't really summon demons, so it's not gonna fit their playstyle at all, or something along those lines. Well, Destro doesn't like summon demons like demonology, therefore it's not gonna work. But it's like, but it buffs your other class abilities, and like it could do a Gatling gun of incinerates. That actually sounds like really fun. You know what I mean? That actually sounds like a blast. I actually would love to play that. Should I try listing my own Dawn of the Infinite Galacron? Should I? I feel like I could. I feel like that's doable. Except for like second boss is going to be a little rough, but I feel like that's very doable. Maybe I should. Hold on. Let's do it. I'll try listing it. We'll try to see if we can get some pumpers in here. Destro run around the fat ass Doomguard in the early 2 expansions, and they'll try to say Destro isn't known for Doomguards. Yeah, I don't know. It's there. Maybe they have like a very, very specific idea of what they think that class is gonna play like, right? Maybe that's what they got in their minds. Like they have like a very, very specific idea of like how it's gonna play out or whatever. But I have no idea. Wait, is this guy trying to tank or is this guy trying to heal? This Azrael and double joined. Now he switched over from a tank to a healer. Now back to a tank. Now back to a healer. What are you trying to do, my guy? What are you trying to do? I guess he's built for healing. By the looks of it. Oh, he's mastery. They're the best status haste. As long as they make warrior fewer warrior one-handed complete and two-handed without making us choose between one or the other, I'm okay with the revamp. Yeah, if they can find a way to like tune them to be a lot closer to one another, I think that'd be great. I don't think you'll ever get perfect tuning them. I don't think you'll ever be able to make it so like it fits perfectly unless you just limit them to one specific weapon type. Yeah, I don't think they would ever achieve that, Brago, personally. I got a screenshot somewhere of me popping SMF. If you talk about it in PTR when we were messing around with it with the fist weapon, yes, pretty early on, yeah, you could do some wacky stuff. That being said, it's just the two-handed weapons like the legendary. I mean, you wouldn't want to give up on a legendary, man, right? I mean, that just it seems a little much. Yes, PTR the fist weapon. Yeah. When you're a luster, man. When you're a luster class, and like it could, you know, I was gonna say I could grab the dragon, but I'm gonna grab the mage, just so we can do the key. Unless a hunter. Okay, we got the mage. We'll do this quick 18. Hopefully get this easy run. I'm hoping we don't like just. I feel like we're gonna either wipe the floor on the boss, or you're gonna get wiped in the boss, second boss specifically, or it's gonna be the smoothest run ever. I feel like you either get one or the other. You're never gonna get either or. You know what I mean? Give us one-handed legendaries, click W. Imagine if they made Furlath a one-handed. I feel like all the tanks, prot warriors. Oh, actually, I think it would be cool if Furlath was a two-handed and one-handed. To like a weapon designed for strength classes, whether you tank or whether you whatever. That would have been cool. I would have liked that. I actually would have liked that a lot. Imagine prot warrior running around with a one-handed version of Furlath. That'd be cool. Maybe have the weapon like it changes depending on your spec, right? So when you're on prod, it almost like it's an artifact weapon. It transforms into a one-hander. Or you just have both, right? You create and then say there's enough metal to create two types of Furlath, right? There's enough material to create it into two separate weapons. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think that guy's already inside though. Go inside, my guy. We're doing this. We're running this place. We're running this downtown. Make it that you can either craft one-handed or two-handed. I think just both. I feel like why limit yourself, right? Let you craft both. Because then if you want to play single-minded Fury, you can run one-handed version. If you want to play prot, you run the one-handed version. This way, Frostgeek can run Furlath and the Breath build or an Obliterate build. You know what I mean? I think that would have been pretty cool. Where's this guy at? Pretty sure I summoned him, right? I don't think I have a potion or anything. So we'll see how we do. The axe looks sexy, huge. Frost DK Gaming. Yo, what's up, Atha? Have you seen my Mog, man? I've been messing with it a little bit. I'll show you guys after we get this queued up. Waiting for the mage. Thinking of creating a new character to be Alliance? If you want to, man. Sure. Because Blizzard LMA have. True. Because of Blizzard. Damn. Got him right in the heart. Right in the heart with that one. Oh, man. Alright, Mage. When are you ready, my man? I'm ready. Alright. I'll give it a countdown. Yeah, my potion's gonna be running out. I don't have one. I don't think I have another one. But yeah, look at that thing. I like the Smog a lot. I can use the tabard, the belt, and I got the shoulders to kind of match it. I thought maybe do a different weapon, but I kind of wanted to show off Furlath. Honestly, I just wanted to show off the weapon. I like it a lot, so it's like, why hide it? Why hide Furlath? Are we gonna do big luster buster? A big luster buster here? Maybe? Big Furlath go! go to Lichborn just in case. Blind all of them. Look at healing done. I don't need that. I'm not quite a frost mage, but like we'll do okay. I think we'll do okay. I think we'll clean up good. A lot of them. Yeah, Sanguine is gonna be super annoying. What can you do though? What can you do with Sanguine though? Sanguine Linguini. I probably should have snowballed there. That seemed like a little much. That seemed like a little much. Oh no, that guy's gonna get healed, isn't he? Oh no! Oh no, he isn't! Pull the boss! Pull the boss! Get the boss! Actually, I don't pull the boss. I don't have any like follow-up. I think I have nothing to follow up with. Never mind. Wait, actually pull the boss now. I got stuff. Pull the boss! Pull it! Get him! Get him! Okay, I wish I had a proper like resources right now. Oh man, I am trolling. I probably shouldn't have popped my stuff there just now. What can you do? Look at the other. Is that a mage? Are you just trying to alter time that? Yeah. Yeah, the guy. Oh no. Okay, got it. Ferlath? Yeah, give me that Ferlath. Let me stay close, please. Please. Thank you. Brazik is a lot of fun. Big old doublet at the end. Yeah, my damage is like meaningless here. Kind of meaningless. I don't have the gear compared to these guys at all. Oh my god. Those would be fun. Oh, he's just dead. Never mind. Yeah, my damage kind of sucks compared to these guys. I press him a button just fine. Yeah. Against actually geared like mains, yeah, it's a little different. Arms warrior, two-handed weapon, prop warrior, titan grip for two-handed. Nah, I don't think they need that. I think it'd be cool if that was like a playstyle, right? You could talent into hip grip and a two-hander and a shield. I think that could have been a cool like flavor talent that actually would give you like, you know, real damage value for it. I think that would have been pretty neat. Yeah, he's just gonna get healed. Rip. I like how he did more damage than everybody though. That sure is something. I'm gonna burn this too. Trying to place Death and Decay like ahead of where they're gonna go. That's always fun as a DK. And everything is dying way too fast, man. Way too fast. Can never get like a proper go on anything. You're on to hit on the warrior Wrath Lich King. I mean, you can as like a Fury warrior, yeah. Like you could do the same thing on retail too, but that doesn't mean it's like a good build or anything. I mean like an actual like talent build for prop warrior, for example, right? I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna die. Okay. Wait. We lived. I have no idea how we lived. Honestly, I have no idea how we lived there. I fear lad down. And everything. That was just a combo I didn't enjoy at all. Not one bit. Not at all. Yeah, if Fairlath could get you in like rough situations, imagine how that Crusher Colossus Warrior is gonna feel like, man. Imagine how that's gonna feel like. Did we miss something? No, we didn't. I was gonna say. Felt like we did. Warrior tank build on his arms. Okay, yeah, that's not tank then. That's just like an arms warrior with taunt. That's not quite like, that doesn't quite fit that category in my humble opinion. You know what I mean? In my humble of the humblest opinions. The humblest. I used to go left with this guy all the time. And nowadays I just go right. I feel like I just don't go against the grain anymore. Pre-AMS maybe? Oh, pre-AMS it. Oh, that's so nice. You only have one of these things to deal with. I love doing that. Hit him with that pre-AMS. What's he gonna do? Cry? Manifest a timeline. Also, pre-cloak of that is super fun as a rogue. Though timing it is kind of awkward. Pre-AMS and I feel like so much easier just because it's such a short cooldown. And you could use that without like any issues, any worries at all. I couldn't pre-AMS that one. I'm a Fairlath this. Oh, that did a lot of damage to me. Volcanic, dude. Volcanic. That could have been bad. Yeah, my damage is just all over the place, man. I felt like that Black Cold that I did yesterday was really good. This place is a little bit like, competing against these guys is a little bit harder, man. Just a little bit harder. Did they just add a border? Hold on. Look at my numbers. You see that how there's now a border around the actual like bars? Like damage bars in the window, in like bottom right window? I thought I did a little too early. Oh, that guy might be, he's just gonna need to fade it. Oh god, yeah, oh he's dead. He's so dead. We'll tell him when. Oh, I'm in combat. Wait. No, we're good. Wasn't combat. That was gonna be weird. Wait, Frost DK doesn't have key bindings, so main bars are filled. Dude, yeah, no, that's, you don't have too many key bindings as a, Frost DK. Not too many. You can res now. Right here. Release. Yeah, as a Frost DK, I don't have too many keybinds, I'd say. Not too many. Not like it's a bad thing. I think next time I'm gonna go for the big, grippy hand, and then just cleave. Frost DK is generally one of those classes that's recommended a lot to like newer players too. So it kind of makes sense. Fairlath? Big O? Oh, I'll take it. So we got past the hardest boss here, so this group I think is just gonna be pump. I don't know, sometimes I've had like, it's an 18, so it's not like the hardest version of the key at all. But like I've had like when you're just doing like alt keys or whatever, you just get like people with an orange score and just something goes wrong and it just makes you question like what happened? I feel like I've been in a couple of those situations as I'm like trying to gear up my alts and do stuff with them. And I feel like it happens way too often nowadays. Can't be the only one, right? I feel like the keybinds I'm gonna roll a DK now. Dude, yeah. It's so nice. It is so nice. It's not the most like complex playstyle either. It's a very CD heavy playstyle though. You gotta like really be good with your cooldowns. As in like you gotta make sure you're pressing them at all times. That's like the hardest part about Fast DK. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the hardest class to play, but it's a lot of fun. I got PI. I like it. Probably should give it to the mage though. Give it to somebody else more useful than me. Let's look at that mage versus me. I should have PM EST it. I'm gonna fair last this. I'm gonna use grippy hand for both of them. Should have grippy hand and everything available here in a bit. Yeah, drag him over. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna die. Do we heal? Okay, heal myself at least a little. GK healing with the asterisks and stuff isn't amazing, but there are moments like where it's actually kind of good. Sometimes. AMS and that feels great, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. That felt awesome. Oh yeah, chopping them up. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that chop up at the very end, that felt great. Oh, I love the cleave of this spec. Playing around Death and Decay isn't great. It's not like Sweeping Strikes. I would have preferred Sweeping Strikes just given to Death Knights or something. Like their own version or whatever. You can call it whatever, but make it the same. Like, how much a stance at a Death and Decay to cleave? Not amazing. Not great. We had Rezan randomly reset at 60. Yes, I had the same thing too. We had Rezan reset before. Rezan does two things: randomly resetting and then randomly just snapping you into his mouth for no reason. That happened to me more than once. I was doing like a key with guildies or whatever, and then Rezan just randomly decided to put me in his mouth. I don't know why. I wasn't anywhere near him, but he just chomped down on me from like a mile away. Maybe he has like a frog somewhere in his family. Just hit me with that big old long ass tongue or something. I don't know, man. I shouldn't have saved cooldowns here at all, by the way. That was definitely not the play. I'm kind of hoping he'll just like take us into the next mob, to the next set of mobs. Because I'm out here just kind of wasting my CDs. Okay, yeah. I like it. Hell yeah. Hold on. I should have fair laughed everything here earlier, but it's okay. We got stuff we could work with. Go. He just said go, pull more. Okay, pull more. I actually got stuff we could pull more with. Grippy hand, look at that. We disrupt all of them. Maybe he's just saying pull more because the priest got cooldowns rolling in. Because that is his buddy, he did queue together with him. Yeah, look, walking out of Death and Decay just feels like ass cheeks. It's not a great feeling. But I'm having to walk out of it just because it's all sanguine and the guy's spinning there. Not a great feeling, but what can you do? Hunger and cold because the melee attacks hit nearby target cold seconds. Yeah, something like that. I think that'd be cool, like if you combine it with Remorseless, right? Every time Remorseless is up, your abilities hit for like a cleave portion. Right now, Death and Decay, they allow you to cleave for 100% of its value to 2 additional targets, but they could just do like 60% of the cleave hits a nearby target or something, and just call it a day. I think they could have easily done something like that. But who knows, man? Who knows? I'll drop a dome for us. He can darkness that later. We If he even has it. I don't know if he does. Probably does, right? I want to save. I want to use Furlath. I'll use Furlath. I wanted to say I want to use Furlath like when he goes into the phase where he takes more damage or whatever, but that's just not happening. Maybe I could have saved my cooldowns for the haze buff. I could have. Maybe I should have. Wait, can I just obliterate spam? Probably can, right? Yeah, it looks like I can. Got like the fattest remorseless winter ever. Yeah, might as well. I do like that one phase at the very end of the fight where you could just like spam out stuff. Yeah, I guess my damage was a little bit better. Furlat definitely popped off a bit more. 8% this time instead of like 6. That's a hero thing. I mean, I was thinking maybe we would have other stats because from this place usually other stats. Did that guy immediately go offline? Immediately alt F4, or did he just like go offline because he got knocked? I don't even know, man. GG, easy run. Big Eat Fancy Mustache Man. What's up, James? Thank you. Glad you hope you enjoyed, man. TY. Appreciate it, boys. Yeah, Shadow Priest, I don't know what was happening. He queued with a buddy of his. And like he had an item level on him, but like something was going on wrong. Something was happening. I don't think it was dotting things maybe. Maybe just having a bad day or something. Who knows, man? Who knows? The mage popped off. I didn't even realize mages use augury, like frost mage in particular, but I guess you do crit a lot, so makes sense. It actually did quite a lot of damage for him when it proc. Overall, it's pretty good. Even like his helmet chin actually did stuff for me. I don't even know if that did a lot. Yeah, very little. It's 2 million. For him, it was like 6 mil. That's wild. For casters, is that much more, huh? Even for him, Blazing Rage is like 2.9. Maybe just the way he plays his caster. Maybe he's got a lot more like little bits of damage here and there and just ends up proccing more or something. Who knows? Giga for Frosted, you get guaranteed crits and flare windows. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I just never really realized people played that often. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Exactly. Alright, I also... Should we go back and do Ellie Shaman again, boys? I almost want to do a redemption. Yesterday we tried Ellie, and my damage was cheeks. Absolute cheeks. Absolutely awful. That being said, though, I have been doing a bit more research as to how you should play the Lava Burst Shaman. It's really good for fire, even though you don't want to stack red and plus. Really good for fire too? Yeah, I guess so. Go for Ellie? Yeah, I'm thinking Ellie. I did find a guide that has a better explanation on like what you should be doing as an elemental shaman. I wanted to try to see if I could use that guide to practice. Shammy. Here we go. The guide that I think is actually a good one, which is like you never would think I would use them. You would think like Icy Veins, Wowhead, Class Discords or whatever is what I would use. But actually, method guide, because it actually goes through a little bit in terms of like how you play this thing. So it has like the old build of like lightning build from Aberrus, but it also has the new stuff. And it really comes down to here with multi-target, like single or 2 target for like the AoE build that uses chain lightning, Surge of Power. Has like these synergies, man. So Fire Ellie at all times, Liquid Magma Totem, Flame Shock, and you can use Surge of Power to spread it. Use that insta. With Stormkeeper, you would use it at 70 Maelstrom. I don't think that's actually necessary to use it at that high Maelstrom, but I could be wrong. And you basically would Lightning Bolt with Stormkeeper and Surge of Power in single target and 2 target. So in single target with Stormkeeper, I just actually prioritize that above Lava Burst. And after the Primordial Wave, you Lava Burst whenever you have Lava Surge proc active, Earthshock with Master the Elements, so you want to Lava Burst first before the Earthshock. It's usually what majority of the playstyle is going to be Lava Burst and Earthshock, Lava Burst otherwise. Lightning Bolt 1 target, Chain Lightning at 2 target, which is weird, but okay. And then a Myrtle tier set is mostly a... You don't really get to do that all often because it's like downtime on the spec is really, really low. And it actually has like a breakdown of 3 to 5 targets, 6 targets. And there it just has like Chain Lightning Stormkeeper with Master the Elements buff. So you would Lava Burst into a Stormkeeper. And then you mostly just Earthquake. But then it becomes like you would utilize that Surge of Power Stormkeeper Chain Lightning to do big AoE damage. So it does actually account for like a variety of AoE situations. So yeah, it's like... It actually goes through like all the different like combos you would want to chain, and it has a bit more context to it and stuff. I actually like it a ton. I actually like it a lot. So like I'm probably gonna use this thing to try to see if I can give Ellie another shot. I even have score, but it's so weird. I have score, but I don't do like any damage at all, man. It's wild. Everbloom? Do I want to do Everbloom? Do I want to do Soul? Do I want to have my soul claimed by Soul? I don't know if I do. Honestly. What key do I have? Black with Cold? Maybe we should do like a... I don't know, like an easy key first just to get more comfy with it. I think I do that. That's what I told you, Chain Lightning multi-target when in procs? Yeah. Well, okay, so it says like you would want to use... Stormkeeper. It's all about for me trying to figure out when to use Stormkeeper for a good bit, and it's like, as far as I understood, the Lava Burst setup with the tier set, you kind of just want to Lava Burst constantly because you're looking to get procs of Ascendance, but Stormkeeper like should still be used regularly as a button, as a cooldown at all times, essentially. So you just you would use it either together with the Surge of Power Stormkeeper, so you can get Lightning Bolt single target combos, or you would just use the Stormkeeper Chain Lightning together with like after a Lava Burst and 2 target, or in like 5 or 6 above targets you would use Surge of Power Chain Lightning, so it's like an extra target. I think it is Chain Lightning. The next cast will do additional damage to 1 more target. Yeah, and Chain Lightning hits like 5, so like 6. But yeah, like I think it'll work all right, probably close to what I told you. Yeah, I mean, I knew you would plus Chain Lightning in AoE, but like you still are Lava Burst as much as possible, right? And there are synergies and combos that you gotta watch out for. It's just a whole new like set of rules that you have to learn, because I'm so used to playing the Aberrus build that plays Ice Flurry, Stormkeeper, Electrified Shocks with Elemental Blast, right? Ellie Blast, Lightning Rod, Echoes of Great Sundering kind of deal, right? So that's what the build I'm used to. I'm not used to the Lava Burst playstyle, the Bushfire build. But like, the thing is about Shaman is a lot of little synergies in between of your like abilities, right? Like everything you do, there are little synergies and little procs and talents that kind of combine together to create like a combo, right? And you kind of have to adjust your synergies a little bit, like what talents, what passives, what procs you pair together, depending on the amount of enemies you're fighting in dungeons at the very least. And that like kind of has a lot more free flow to it, like a lot more free flow than I expected. And like I learned one set of rules that was pretty like very specific set of rules. It's kind of hard to follow at first for the Aberrus tier set, which played like completely differently than what you played for season 1 of Shaman. So I learned that whole setup, and then I'm having to relearn a new set of rules, and like the synergies are different, but the muscle memory of like stuff I would combine is like, it's hard to unlearn it for me basically. But to get a flow, yeah, it's definitely a flow, but it takes a while for you to really get the flow going. Yeah, but it definitely is like a flow to it. I agree with that entirely. Yeah, it's just I've been like messing with it, but I haven't like played it properly yet. You know what I mean? Like it's been fun to mess around on, but like in terms of like it's fun to mess with, but I wouldn't say that I'm like, oh, I totally get it and I can totally play this optimally and perfectly. No, far from it. Far from it. Isn't chain lightning when 2 targets weird to me? Don't feel like a waste of 2 targets? Probably. You are hitting multiple targets though with it. So with chain lightning, like it generates more maelstrom, and I think even the damage is probably better on like 2 targets or you know 3 targets and above than 1. Like lightning bolt does 19,000 damage, generates 8 maelstrom. Chain lightning does 16,000, so hitting 2 targets you are doing more damage. And it's 8 maelstrom. Wait, it's the same amount of maelstrom. Yeah, it's the same amount of maelstrom. Never mind, you just do more damage. Yeah, no, you do more damage with it, with chain lightning 2 targets. I think at some point it was like lightning bolt was more damage. Like lightning bolt did more damage and generate more maelstrom when hitting 1 or 2 targets, but 3 and above was chain lightning. But chain lightning actually just does overall more damage at 2 targets. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess if you are hitting 2 targets, you should just chain lightning. At some point, I believe it was like a different number though. The card was set at 31, just dinged after a dungeon. For 400, that's pretty good. That's about what my druid is setting for these malls for like level 50 on Wrath. We'll see Elemental Blast, Lightning Bolt for Surge of Power, Maelstrom gen. I'm not Elemental Blast. You're not playing Elemental Blast with this build at all. Aren't you supposed to Elemental Blast, Lightning Bolt for Surge of Power, Maelstrom gen? On single target, yes, for Stormkeeper. But only when like Surge of Power and Stormkeeper are both present. That's about the only way you do it with this setup. Yeah, that's on single target. But you basically just want to keep Stormkeeper on cooldown at all times. And only whenever those synergies exist, then yes, you want to do that. But yeah, it kind of all depends. That would be a good DPS number on the main PvP gear. Would it be a good DPS? So on PvP gear and PvP gear on dummy. So dummies have no armor. So the amount of damage you're doing is not going to be about the same. I don't really know. I don't really know how much DPS you should have in PvP. That all kind of changes a lot depending on the encounter, depending on the situation. Because PvP is not like PvE at all. But you knew that. How big is he gonna pull? Is he gonna pull both? No, he's not. Although probably should have pulled both. Try to see if I can stun them all. Maybe I should have went for the knockback. Maybe I should have went for the knockback talent. That might have been good. Like, we're just kind of padding on this guy right now. Pretty badly. Just a lot of pad. Not great. Oh yeah, I got a Stormkeeper this. Wow. Now I'm doing more damage, but I'm not taking a lot more damage because I'm drawing a lot more aggro. I'm drawing a lot more attention than I thought I would. Here we are. We're doing more damage. We are doing better. Trying to adjust to the logic, but we're also drawing a lot more aggro. That felt a little bit better. Yeah, they totally have like a new bar around this, like a frame around it. I don't hate it actually. I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of cute. A cute little frame. Kinda hoping it doesn't select me. Whatever. Oh, hey, this guy's gotta select me. This guy decided, yeah, he's just gonna pile into my business here. Thanks, friend. I appreciate it. Appreciate ya. Can I just like slow them? Like, can we just keep blasting? We should have like a root or something for this. Okay, we gotta take a little bit of damage here. I'm gonna wall this. Hopefully I didn't wall too early. Okay, that felt a little bit better. I'm still don't think I'm getting it like perfectly, but that felt a little bit better. I also gotta watch out for these procs, so that could be useful, but like not really. That's the whole thing, huh? I guess for this mix, yeah. I guess for this one it is. If you take him on the edge, way better. Who's the tank? And this guy? Oh, this guy with the blues? This man with the big old blues? You just hit him with a lol. Oh my god. He just hit him with a lol, dude. The disrespect in random pug groups, man. Ah, that's funny. Oh god, yes. Oh, that's huge. If you can get a Stormkeeper while as a Ascendance Shaman, oh, that's massive. That's like the best version of Ascendance in terms of the damage you could do with it. It is mad. Also should be buffing my weapon. I'm not doing that at all. Losing out 5% damage. Ow. Pain. I got a cat chasing after me. I got the guy hitting me. Okay, I'm actually just throwing aggro. Please. 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 Tank. Tank. You can't just be like, you know what? He's tanking it. It's fine. No. It's a 15. I could probably live it, but like, that's not how this should work. That's not how any of this works. You're tank. It's your job. I'm not trying to take your job away from you. Trust, I promise you. I promise you, my guy. I promise you I'm not trying anything. I'll throw a stun totem. I don't really know. Just gotta stop him from casting. I can't do anything else. There we go. Yeah, now this is starting to feel a little bit better. It's a lot more sporadic of a playstyle than I thought, but it's starting to feel a lot better. Yeah, probably not worth using Primordial there. I can start saving Primordials, I think. 40 kills on a random BG on Demon Hunter. Didn't notice any difference in the nerfs. Yeah, no. Demon Hunters are still very, very strong. I doubt they're gonna feel like too much noticeably weaker. I feel like if you do feel weaker, it's not gonna be like a like an observable feature. You probably will take like overall more damage, but nothing too crazy. Again, like what guy? Tank? Trust me, I'm not trying to I'm not taunting that guy or anything, promise you. I am not doing anything of that sort. I'm just playing the video game. Please. Take that man. Throw that aggro. What is happening? Oh god, hold on. We'll ascend. We're sending it. We're gonna be painting. It looks like we're gonna be Picasso. Hold on. I mean, I'm not trying to be Picasso. Oh god. Let's just save my movement while casting for later, because I know it's just gonna be over there in a bit, and I'm gonna get beamed. Try not to get beamed if possible. Nope, got beamed. I guess at least I can lava burst him down. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I can play the game. I can play the video game. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I'm gonna stand close. I'm not gonna paint too much. Just a little bit of painting. That felt a lot better though. 8% of the warrior pre-raid vest for SOD all leather male. Wait, really? Hell yeah, dude. Wait, what? Before you mean pre-nomer? Pre-raid vest for all leather male. Just feel like gearing another male hunter. Why would you gear another one? I mean, do whatever you like, but that seems like a little much at that point. For me, that'll feel a little much. Unless you just like Hunter. Nothing wrong with that. Trying to see if we can spread flame shocks on everybody, if possible. Big Ellie, because the guy is not tanking it. I think my fire elemental drew more aggro back there too. Oh god, yeah. This is gonna be rough. I need a heal, if possible. Or I may need one at least. Okay, I might just have to single target this thing. He's just been chasing me the entire time. There we go. Is he actually drawing aggro? Beautiful. Nice. Okay, now we're playing the video game. Now we're doing it. This tank, man. I doubt that he's like trying to troll or whatever. He's probably just having like a real hard time drawing the aggro and holding it. And, like, I totally get it. I've been there. Been there before, my guy. Yeah, that didn't really feel like that great of a setup. Feel like I messed something up there. I also need to find out, I just need to like see logs of like how other shamans play this. I feel like that's what I need, is I'm just not getting something. So like in those situations, what do they do? Maybe I'm spending like too much time lava bursting. I'm not looking for procs. We doing keys? What's up, my guy? Yeah, we did pretty good, man. We did a key earlier on the DK, that one pretty well. Had a lot of fun with that one. Maybe we need to earthquake more aggressively. Who knows, right? I don't know if like knocking the bats up in the air is gonna do anything. I think I'm not really doing the whole chain lightning earthquake combo that I should be. I think that's what I'm messing up in like big AoE groups. I need to like rethink my strategy a little bit. Like here I'm just pumping the guy. I don't even know what I'm doing, like what I do specifically. Like something in this current moment, something is working. I'm not exactly sure what exactly it is, but something is working. I guess I'm just getting maybe enough Ascendance procs. I need more mastery is what I think I really need. I think that would help. I'm gonna do a bit of painting. I'm gonna do a bit of a Picasso. Feeling quirky. Yeah, it might just be Ascendance. I don't even know. I do need like 88% mastery though, and I'm so close to it. I just need like 8 more. If I can get 88% mastery, then I'll have like 100 or 89% mastery. Then I'll have 100% mastery every time Primordial Wave is active. And that might just be what's really holding me back right now. I got a guy chasing after me. Help. I'm gonna knock them all up in the air. You could just fight my elemental. He's at least out of sanguini linguini. Running keys or whatever we can get into. Yeah, basically. I'm just practicing. I'm just having some fun with it. Trying to get better at the elemental. Yesterday, I felt a bit defeated with it. Not gonna lie. I felt like, man, I used to play elemental quite a bit. And now, there I go, man. I'm washed. So I'm trying to see if I can regain my glory. Regain the honor. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm drawing way too much aggro. Tank, please. Tank, please. Look, I'm just got a Lancer attacking me. Why me? Stop hitting me. You know what I mean? Wait, oh man, I reset another wrong totem. That sucks. That's a bummer. I might as well use it, I guess. Yeah, I just need to get better at the whole like procs. I feel like maybe I'm lava bursting way too much of them. Maybe. So for the melee type of hunter, am I like, yeah, I do think so too. Yeah, if we had like a Mayev style character style class, I think that'd be dope. I don't think we'll be getting that anytime soon though. I need to remember to lust this guy. I'll try to see if I can hold everything, and then maybe just go ham. Get Fire Alley maybe. Send a Stormkeeper and everything for this guy. Literally just banking all my cooldowns. Oh no. Oh no, please. Cleave it. Yeah, beautiful. Ah, oh, now I got Ascendance. Now I got Ascendance. You were telling us they need to add watches for survival. The Watchers. For some reason I confused the Watchers and the Sentinels. I thought they were one and the same, but they were not. I thought that, whoa, that'd be cool. But no, Watchers. Oh no, please. Please. At the very end, I couldn't do it. Like, I did do better damage that time around. That felt a little bit better, but I felt like at the end, towards the end, it just was not really going super good. I don't know, man. I think I am getting a little better at it, but there are some moments where I'm like, I feel like I should be doing higher damage than I currently am. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to, like, I can't place a finger on it, really. But yeah. Put me in couch. It's a big numbies. Want to hop an 18 on it? We could maybe do it. I don't know. I was thinking maybe do a Kill Rogue. Cool. Need a better cloak too. I mean, I guess mine has mastery on it, but haste mastery would be more ideal of a stat. How do I get a little bit more mastery, man? I think getting like a better ring crafted would be the way to go, and then upping this a little bit would help. This trinket I really don't need. I need something better than this thing because it gives me crit, and I mean I'm lava bursting. That gives me a 100% crit chance anyway. I need weapons with mastery. That's what I really need. Either to craft them or whatever. Cookies are nice, yeah. I was thinking maybe get that done just because Rogue finally got his like an actual solid item. Actually got his good trinket for once. That gave me like 3% more crit or something like along those lines. That was huge. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think actually I was thinking I would need a crazy ass load of crit. If I get a better neck with more mastery, that'd be great. But if I can get like better weapons with mastery and a shield with mastery, I might not even need that much actually. And then everything goes up in atom level. That would give me more mastery in general. Yeah, after I think what I'll do is I'll focus on the Frost DK gear wise, and then I think next week I'll try to see if I can focus on the Elemental Shaman and try to get that thing as geared as possible. Run it? Yeah. Magar. Magar would be great if they gave a passive mastery. I need like... Doesn't Evoker give passive mastery? It's like the only racial that actually just gives you more mastery. Like just like a couple % mastery. No, I would need like something that gives me like constant mastery. Not like not a proc. Mastery procs are to be avoided. It's like Ceramorphosis. Ceramorphosis. There we go. I don't know why it reminded me of that line that Gale says in BG3. Ceramorphosis. It is to be avoided. Yeah, you want a proc of mastery. That is to be avoided. You want like a passive mastery. Passive bit of mastery. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I was thinking like, there's no racial that actually gives you mastery, but I think Evoker is the only one, technically. Yeah, finally got myself Midas Talisman. I've been after this trinket for so long, dude. We finally got it. Finally got it. Let me see if I can find like a key that I can maybe get score out of, because I feel like maybe there's a tyrannical. Like a 22 rise that probably is very, very doable. Maybe like Galakron's fall. It's a little bit harder, but maybe doable. I want to see actually. Rise 22. There's 21s. Fall, what is it, 23 that I need? Yeah, fall 23. I mean, I'll sign up. I just want to see if I can get like a little bit of score. Everable Mythic would be a little bit harder. Ataldazar 25 though. Is that a thing? Declined. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's 26s. I think Waycross 26 actually is maybe doable. They could also. Look at Rise again. Or 20. There's a 24. Should I try this? I don't think it'd be that bad. At least I don't know if anything like a rogue would do. That'd be too terrible. I'm gonna try this one. And then let's do Waycrest 26, I think it was that I needed, that I wanted. I don't think I'd get into 27, but like who knows, right? I doubt it. Is it 25 that I wanted? Yeah, 25. There's a lot of top 26s, I'm surprised. Is that the best for PvE though? Who, Magar? Or Outlaw? Which one are you talking about? They really changed some of the names when you need a Witch Doctor to it. A Witch Doctor I think would have been really cool actually. Like for Restus Shaman to be a proper Witch Doctor, I think it'd be cool. And I think they could make Elemental also like a Witch Doctor. Easily. Magar? They're alright. They're not amazing. So for PvE they're pretty good on like stats depending on the class and the spec. Actually, I guess we can look Blood Mallet. I don't see a lot of people play as Maga Orcs them. But I wonder if we can find like racials. Like this is just sims, raw sims for like Shaman for example. Torrent Dwarf are really, really good for that crit damage. Maga is kind of on the lower end. For Elemental it is Torrent Dwarf. Yeah, it's about the same. Evokers can't be anything but Drakthir. Demon Hunters can't be anything but that. Frost. Human, I guess for the consistent crit, haste, or secondary stats. Then Torrent for the damage, roll for the damage. Which makes sense. How about Unholy? Troll for the haste. Troll is really, really good. For Priest, Shadow, Void Elf. It's really good apparently. Human, Torrent. All those are really good. Warlock. Human Gnome for Affliction. What about Demo? Tauren, Dwarf, Orc. Or Human Tauren. Yeah, if at some point Magar was really good for something, it isn't anymore, or it's not summoned as highly. Was it Hunter that was good for? Yeah, I'm not really seeing it like in the top end of anything really. They can be druids. Mages? I doubt it though. Monks? Rogue? Not seeing him anywhere. Usually on the lower end. Lightforge on I, Volpera and Lightforge are worse at Nightborn. That's funny on Outlaw. Subtlety maybe? Yeah, they're not really looking all that good. I don't know when it happened, but it looks like they might have fallen off at some point. I'm not sure when. But yeah, they're not looking all that good right now. SP, who's the best? Void Elf and Human are the best. If you're looking for the Horde, I guess I could look it up again, right? Just pull it back up. It just closed out. For Shadow Priest, it is the Void Elf, Human, Tauren, Dwarf, Troll at the top end. But also that doesn't account for like the actual active racial abilities, right? And what they do. Like Blood Elf is still pretty good for the Dispel, but you already have that as a priest. You could do Dwarf for the survivability. Void Elf can be good for mobility. Human to break out of stun, so that's good in like Wakecraft specifically. Night Elf can be good to dodge abilities altogether. Yeah, they're not amazing, but at least they're not like at least they're not Undead, Volpera, or Lightforge, which are some of the worst simming. But that's just in raw sims though, right? That's just raw sims. Those are gonna be very, very, very different. Wow, there's actually not too many, huh? I'm looking at another fall. Fall 23. There's a fall from 23. I'm gonna try it. Right, nope, not what I wanted. We'll see if this group will be able to fill. Otherwise, I'll probably just do like a 20 just for like a quick run. Just to try the trick and stretch my legs, see how it goes. I took the perfect classes then, Darkspirit Troll, yeah. I don't know, I don't play the perfect race class combos for sure. I just go for the looks. I was thinking maybe I should start playing like best race class combos, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's just something about that aspect, like the min-maxer in me just doesn't like vibe with it. But then again, I always play like, forever as I know myself, I always try to play like something that's an oddball spec or an oddball play style, right? Something that's just like a little bit off meta, right? Something that's unusual, which is how I initially started playing Combat Rogue, because in PvP wasn't great. So like I always try to find some value in things that are like, I guess off meta, right? I repeat myself here, but basically, yeah. I chose him mostly because of 170. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think, at the end of the day, even like guide writers say that, you know, racials don't really make that much of a difference. Like the active aspect or like certain like passives that might be good in a handful of situations, but on average, like you shouldn't be looking too closely. Like the difference between them is so small, like it's not really going to matter nearly as much, right? Like maybe if you're playing like perfectly and all the procs are lining up smoothly, everything is just in your favor, yeah, then ratios are gonna matter. But like the moments where everything is gonna be perfect is almost never gonna happen. Yeah, 1%, so little. It's so very, very little. Sometimes even less. Like the difference between them can be very, very, very small. A lot of times the difference between like one racial and another can be less than 1%, right? Like whether you want to play Dwarf or Human or like Void Elf or Human, right? Maybe like, because a lot of them are like Tauren, Dwarf usually at the top for a class, and then it'll be like a third option. And like the difference between like the top and like the third and fourth option are less than 1%. Way less. You know? But yeah, it's just different for everybody, man. It's just different. I think for Classic, that's where like racials, I think, probably make a little bit more of a matter. Especially like, let's say if you play Priest, right? Because every Priest in Classic WoW has a different racial ability because it's like a Priest racial. And they're all different depending on who you are. Early on, only Dwarf Priests have like fear protection. Fear ward. That was like a Dwarf only thing. So a Dwarf Priest in our raid setting against like bosses that have a fear ability, which like a lot of Molten Core bosses did, that was like an advantage. Above like Undead Priest, or Troll Priest, or Night Elf Priest, right? It just made more sense. It was like a very powerful defense utility that allowed a tank not to die when they get feared. Because they will be able to ignore a fear. It was really strong. So in those situations, I feel like in Classic, some racials actually were really solid. Like being an orc and having a higher chance to resist stuns was huge. You would be sitting in a stun and randomly break out of it. And there it is. A rogue no longer locks you down. You could just hit him as a big old orc with an axe. And then you also had the weapon stuff, right? You also had the weapon stuff where like you would have more expertise with certain weapons. So you would just simply hit like more often as an orc with an axe. So orc warrior makes sense. Or orc shaman with an axe made more sense, right? Dwarf with maces, human with swords, things like that, right? And that just gave you like, it's like a little buff, but it's a tangible enough of a buff. You know what I mean? That's just depending on lore and taste. Sometimes Mogs will better despite being the worst, except for the actually healing good Mog making. Yeah, honestly. When this guy's back, I'll ask like, does he want to do Skippy anywhere? Skip at this start, or what do you want to skip? Torpedo's got lightning shield. It's like it was a worse version of a lightning shield. It was okay, 20% heal without save for PvP. But Devouring Plague, yeah, it's like again, some of them were really good. Like I just was talking about dwarf and raid setting specifically, which was obviously better. Like better than this lightning shield that you just would never be a target of. But like while leveling, yeah, for early levels, it was, I guess, better than nothing. You know? Prepare Outlaw, I guess Assault maybe? Yeah, exactly. Let's see what we want to skip. I was thinking like maybe I should go like wild with a crit. No. PP's a 3-minute cooldown. Really? Yeah, I don't know. That knocks it out of the park. No, I don't know if that's that good anymore. Natterprin's got the best racial thematically, the Arcane Mind Flame. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah. What was the cooldown on that too, right? It was a cooldown as well. Sun skip first pack. Skip first pack. Probably take the second pack into the boss and lust. Just spam it. Oh, okay. It was. I imagine it was weaker than normal Mind Flay then, yeah. Or was it just as strong? It just you got Mind Flay early. Because I haven't played with it. I don't know how hard it hit. I have no idea. I just seen a video of like, you know, one of the Hero Red X videos of like 5 ratios that were removed, 5 priest ratios that were removed throughout the post vanilla or whatever. I think it's stronger, to be honest. Is it actually? There's got to be some numbers behind it, right? Scaling numbers or whatever. So it's got to make it to the voodoo. Yeah. What is a human racial? Nobody talks about like, I know Gnome's gonna be priest, but what was a human racial? Or Night Elf racial? Wait, we just talked about Night Elf racial. Well, this could be a priest. Torn could be a priest, right? It was like undead, troll, human, Night Elf. That's it? Is that or dwarf, I guess, yeah. What was a human racial? Let's prepare something else. Wait. Let's prepare. Okay. That's actually useful. Wait, I don't know how strong that was because the current disc repair is good in retail, but like I have no idea how good disc repair was like back in vanilla. See, that's why I'm gonna skip at the beginning, right? Yeah, let's skip first back.
I require a target.
10 to 6 when Duels, we have no idea. Somebody yesterday was like, yo, definitely 10 to 6 tomorrow. Definitely 10 to 6 to next day. Is it me or they're really, really slow? Kinda messed up there a bit, but it's okay. What am I doing? Oh, that guy's dead. Res? Hopefully. For Res? Maybe just waiting until we're all stabilized. There we go. Yeah, my opener got so scuffed up, man. That was bad. Fine, I've got to reroll. Or 5 buff roll. It's still alive. It's still alive. I got step for that one. The sand disappears? Do you know that sand disappears from this place? I didn't realize sand would just disappear like that. Wild. Also, this guy's living forever. That I got a tint over there is just not really doing that much damage, is he? Actually, I might have to be careful we're on space we got here, which is not a lot. This actually might suck. Okay, it took a second. Does a human have perception, this repair? I mean, I was just asking about the priest rate specifically, but yeah, that'll be like the normal rations perception. They're just like slightly higher chance to see stealthies, which I guess was kind of useful for certain zones or when PvPing, but definitely like very subjective of like what would make that thing good. You know? Very subjective. Not universal, I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, I'm gonna die unless we just don't. Or just don't. That is always an option. Also, I wish you made the tank like actual lead, because I have a tricks macro, but it doesn't work. I end up tricksing this guy, Yeah, I'll just end up tricksing him. I think I'm trolling.
I cannot drink more this time. That I can still recharge.
Tricks macro just targets like whoever's the lead of the party, and normally you just make the tank lead for marking and stuff.
I must get closer. That I can still recharge.
When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it. Stand
Ouchie, but I think we're fine. That guy's not fine.
It isn't ready. I need to target something first.
True classic also gives you other stuff. What do you mean? Perception is per player. It's true classic. Yeah, I mean, so the perception is just like a human racial. The other one is a priest racial. That's what I was trying to say. Because one of the things is a priest racial, the other is just like racial. But also like swords and stuff, like expertise, weapons, whatever. That's what I was trying to say. Oh god, I didn't realize one was just beating my ass the entire time.
I cannot use that item yet.
Research on Discord? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look at him.
I require a target.
I do like the flavor aspect of like the priest racials for classic. I think those were really, really cool. I don't know if they were like good for the game, but like they were just cool as an idea. If that makes any sense. There we go. Hopefully they would do an opener a little earlier. That works.
I cannot drink more this time.
Are you still playing your Outlaw Rogue, by the way, Jake? I forgot that you were like actually gaming one. I liked it. I'm going to pre-plug this one.
I cannot drink more this time.
Not like it matters. It's you and me.
That I can still recharge. I cannot drink more.
Man's almost died there. For mage. Yeah, for 80? Hell yeah, dude.
I cannot use that item yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know how we all died. I don't think we could, yeah. Is it reset it? Or do we gotta die? We gotta die. What killed us there? Chrono faded, chrono faded. Is it just an explosion? That's on me. I guess somebody maybe died and the other person got dispelled. We have maybe 2 of them go off. I'm not even sure. Oof, yeah, big oof. Healer's saying it's on him though. Mind flame, wait, what? Oh, you're showing the racial against that. Okay, I see what you mean. Come on, Douglas. Let me at least get the opener there or something. I guess I should have just been in cell zone. That's my fault. Giving this guy crap. Doesn't need to hear any of that. Oh. Is it the Paladin? Yeah, Paladin died. Look like he was chilling, but I guess he was standing in the yellow circle. Probably could have just not hung out in the yellow circle. Took 20% less damage, maybe. Or maybe he didn't have anything for it. Does it get him up? God, these guys take so much damage. Like, so much health. Oh. Okay. That could have been bad. 20 minutes. I think we can time this as long as we like second boss is clean, third boss is clean, all that stuff. I think it'll be okay. Whoever died probably should have just not res. Actually, they probably should have stayed dead because like the boss was dead, and then we could have just did this run through. All right, as long as I don't mess up this, we'll be okay. Played some preservation right last night. Still the best feeling healer. It feels really good to play. I guess we're just going. I guess we're just doing it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Oh no! Why? Don't. No. No, he was distracted. We were. It's a rogue strat. We were fine, Fred. Yeah, he started attacking him instantly. I don't know if he's in combat or not. Tell me he's out of combat. Is he in combat? Yeah, I guess he's never seen it. Okay. Alright. He just leapt in on him. I distracted him. I guess he thought we're in combat. That guy was ready for the kill. This man is bloodthirsty, dude. He came in to not play a video game. He came in to just kill dragons. Okay. That was fun. Turning my stub broke. Okay, that's fun. Taking my between the eyes combos at all. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I know why.
not have a target.
There we go. When you get the burst off triage, feels good. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna plug this. Rage almost died to something. Maybe AoE. I've been AFK leveling 25 balls on SIDs and BFD, by the way. Is it actually that good? Because I know at some point BFD just stopped giving me good XP altogether. And I was a little disappointed in it. But I know like the 100% XP buff is back. I don't know, man. The 100% XP buff came back, but it just didn't make me want to go back to play SOD anymore. Like, or spend more time with it. Like, I still log in for like raids or whatever, if there is a spot for me. But I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'll definitely end up playing more once the XP buff is in. No. I ended up getting a mount for my rogue, or for my druid. That's about it. I just raid log. I thought I would have like a lot more of a one to log on, but it just hasn't really hit me yet, I guess. I don't know what it is. Oh, you actually don't have to stand next to him that close to, because I always felt like he pulls you in a puddle. But apparently that's not a mechanic. It pulls you a little closer in his direction. I had no idea. Let's sippy here. My overpowered healing ability. Does it retarget? Did the hold on? Is the vanish thing back? Hold on, is the vanish bug back? Hold on, did you see me just vanish him targeting me? And you just there's no debuff. Is that back? Huh? I guess it's back, Jake. What the hell? Did you see that? He targeted me. I pressed vanish. It didn't give me the debuff or whatever. I'm surprised. Honestly. I also don't like where I'm at, because me and the paladin are a little too close to one another. Is it back? Did it break the encounter? Or is that one guy specifically the one that breaks it? Also, why'd you give me the debuff? Let me take it off of my head. Yeah, thank you. I don't want it. Also, I don't like my corner here. I'm gonna go over here. I power shifts it. I just don't want to be in the corner over there with that guy. Don't put baby in the corner. You want to take this off me? Because it hurts a lot. Thank you. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Ow. Five-man rogue team, dude. Easy. Easy, easy there. Easy. You don't gotta say to everybody, man. We can keep this thing a secret. But yeah, you could probably, if it's back, you could definitely cheese it with rogues now. My man's dead again. Uh-oh. Oh, it's down to me and him. I'm gonna die. Oh, I got a big heal. I got vanished in a bit. At least there's that. I got no space, dude. Ah, yeah, I'm dead. I don't know if he does 5 million damage on his own. Like, maybe. He's about to get MC and he's gonna reset. Yeah, it's gone. This run is dead. This run is dead. How did we die there? This 10k's been dead a lot. Noxious ejection. I think he just ate a swirly to the face. Potion of Withering Vitality killed this guy. I don't even know what that does. I guess he killed himself with a potion. I have no idea. But Pally's doing no damage. Poor guy. Is it just because he's dead? 466 trying to do 23. But bless his heart. I don't know if he can really. Like, I like the gusto behind it, but I don't know if he... I think it's a little too harsh. I mean, maybe he's like a pumper. Like a Mythic plus God just on an ult. Just trying to game. Gamers a gamin'. I don't think it's doable. We're gonna need like half an hour just for the final boss. But I mean, like, I'm being a little bit facetious here, but yeah. Didn't have advantage for that one. I like the way the tank is doing stuff though. Like, he just gotta stew it and let me pass it off to him. Just gotta hold the spot. So that lets me kind of control it a little bit more. And I like that a lot. I shouldn't have between the eyes that. That was a little troll. Oh, Mage might die. Oh, target me. No, mind, he's not gonna target me. I'm just gonna dance in case he targets me afterwards. We could do the Vantage shot again. We have lost technically. I don't know if we want to send it here though. Oh god. That was my fault. 100% my fault there. Hand of Freedom? Don't pass me the orb. I feel like he's gonna pass me the orb. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, healer died. Yeah. It's if it wasn't over before, it's definitely over now. Okay. I guess the Pally decided to die. I don't really know what he was trying to do. Did he res the guy? I think he might have tried to res. Maybe that's why he's standing there. Yeah, it's over. There's no shot. Literally no shot. Tomorrow update? Hopefully Twitch Day. Hopefully. There's going to be a developer update. That's all we know. It's just a development update. We have no idea what it's going to be about. We just know it's going to be a development update. Do you think the Blizzard would add Titan's Grip to SOD? Probably. Probably, yeah. GG. Yeah, GG. GG. We tried. That's unfortunate, man. Next season will be a plus 13. Yeah, this will be a plus 13 next season. I'm excited for it, man. I'm perfectly okay with a number prune. Like, I'm totally down with it. I don't hate that one bit. There's more overall damage for that whole place. It is okay. It is okay. Midas Talisman is doing a bit more damage than the other trinket though, and I'm very happy. Normally that other thing is like way down here. Midas is doing work. It's a mighty good trinket. A mighty good trinket, I tell ya. That's unfortunate, man. I was hoping maybe we'll get one done. No. I guess we did get Ellie and Death Knight done though. Talking a bunch of priest healers and through the idea of Divine Aegis being a ruin. What is Divine Aegis? I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. Divine Aegis. Divine Aegis. Divine Aegis is critical heals greater protect the shield than a target absorbing. Oh, it's that trinket, that talent. Although back in Wrath it was like a Wrath version of it. Divine Aegis effects now stack, however the amount absorbed cannot exceed a certain level, can now count. Okay, so basically like as you do damage or healing, like crits provide a shield. So what 10% of your crit healing? I guess it's kind of nice. It's like 10% more healing essentially when you crit. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I guess absorbs are pretty good back in the day, so that could be kind of okay. It's not the most exciting talent, but like, or exciting rune, I guess, if that talent were to become a rune, or to became a rune in SOD. But like, I guess it's passively good. I like when they add like, hey, here's a new ability, right? Here's a brand new ability that you can now play with. I like that. You know, like the saber slash ability for rogues, right? Here's a bleed mechanic now. Replace the sinister strike, damage over time effect. That's cool. I like that. Hey, or like a passive that is more interactive. Like, hey, now when you have poisons, you also put deadly poison. Or if you already have deadly poison, you get procs, and it's like, okay, so you get instant poison or deadly poison depending on your setup. I like that stuff, you know. So that one is a passive, but like it has an interactivity in game. That one is like shield. It just doesn't mean that like. I think it'd be strong. I just don't think it'll be as exciting. Oh yeah, it looks like Star Shards does look like a bit more arcane damage over 6 seconds versus shatter damage over 3 seconds. Well, no, actually over 6, over 3. They're pretty close, but one is like over 2 seconds. Yeah, no, actually Star Shard seems like it's stronger. It's just not shadow damage, so maybe it's not buffed by some talents. Ellen's Grace, reduce range attack, damage taken by 21, increased chance to dodge. That's such a weird one. For 15 seconds. Evasion as a priest. That's wild. Like a weaker version of evasion. I like that range damage done. That's kind of cool. Dodge for melee. Feedback. Priest becomes surrounded with anti-magic energy. Successful spell cast against the priest will burn attacker's mana. Shadow damage for each point mana burn lasts 15 seconds. Ah, that's weird one. It's weird. What's gonna give Schism to priest in this rune? Schism? Wait, that actually would be cool, right? If I know. Wow, Schism. Schism. Schmism. Attack the enemy soul with surge and shatter energy, cause new spells to do 10% more damage to the target. Yeah, like a debuff mechanic. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Like adding like a proper atonement mechanic and giving them Schism, right? Or maybe even tying atonement into Schism together, right? Like for every target that has a renew, once Schism is active, your damage, 100% of the damage also becomes a heal for every target with renew. So you want to pop a bunch of renews, Schism, blast them as hard as you can, and give it like a cooldown thing or something, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like simulacrum. Every time I think of the word simulacrum for like Death Knights, I always go simulacrum, and I just repeat it myself. Because every time I'm like, I don't remember exactly how you say it, and I have no idea. It's a thing me and my friends used to say. Hard to say it exactly. Surprised I haven't done try to make Holy Priest a DPS spec. They need to give in chakrams if you do that. Like Mr. Pandaria chakra, red chakra, so smites and stuff. do more damage. Hold on. What did chakras exactly do? I want to read through it again. WoW priest chakras. Because I gave him chakras, which were like a buff. Okay, so you have chakra, like based on which holy word you would use, you would get a different chakra. So when you use holy word chastise, you would get chakra chastise. It increases damage done by your holy and shadow abilities and transforms your holy word spell back into a holy word chastise. So your holy word, I guess it would just give you like, so you would use chakra chastise. You would get, like, it would change like I think once a minute or something. It would, or every 30 seconds, it would change your holy words into like an upgraded version. With chakra chastise, you basically would do a chastise version of the holy word, which will incapacitate, do a bit more healing, and give you 50% more shadow and heal, shadow and holy damage. 50% more. That's a lot. And then we'd go back to like normal chastise up until you had the chakra ability again. So you would like have to press the button, then press which holy word you want to use, and then you have it. Sanctuary would give you reduce equivalent of circle of healing. That's basically all it would do. That's pretty strong because that's a strong button. Serenity, which is a single target one, causes single target healing spells to refresh the duration of renewal on the target. That's also pretty strong too. So like 50% more shadow damage, that would be nuts. That would be insane. Yeah, 75% fluent in both English and Russian. That 150% combined to 100. Yeah, wish it were like that. Shake. So we'll actually act like exactly. Bless you. Bless you. Gesundheit. Call it a dark sim. Yeah, dark sim. It's like sanctuary, right? Or sanctification. I don't remember which one paladins use in PvP. Sanct is what I call it. Even Sai was like, just call it dark sanct. Just call it a day, dude. Please. He was like, please. PTSD from what happened to shout it out during CMs. Yeah, Cataclysm Chakra. I think it was a Pandaria Chakra. Maybe it was a Kata too, but I know it was really strong in Pandaria. Oh, okay, so Chakra was a thing in Kata. I'm looking at like wiki here. Chakra was a thing in Kata, but then it was split into separate abilities in MOP, and that's what I remember it as. It's like these like icons. Yellow, blue, red, and like the red was like the big damage one. Yeah, so it was a thing. Chakras last for 1 minute, up from 30 seconds, so it lasted for a minute. Lasts until cancelled. I don't even know why. Removed from Legion though. It was there for WAD apparently, but removed from Legion. I don't remember it being strong in WAD. I know that in Mr. Pandaria there was a build of Holy Priest, Damage Priest build that like actually did considerably decent damage. You would never top of the damage charts, but you could do some serious numbers either way. That's why people remembered it, because it was like, wait, why is a Holy Priest like 3rd or 4th on the meter? Huh? But like a geared priest with good damage trinkets could actually do decent damage. And you still had the cooldowns of a Holy Priest too. So like, it was like a battle priest in a way, kind of like Battle Shaman and BFA, where you were like a Restless Shaman that got like Azurite gear and trinkets to do as much damage as possible. But you would just be there for Spirit Link and B-Res Totem. That's how you would do it. Spirit Link, B-Res Totem, or like Fear or Tremor, stuff like that. You were just there for like a cooldown, but that's it. They wanted you there for damage more than anything. Just because Spirit Link was an OP back then. Plus with Demon Hunter, to combine those two together, and basically we just have like everybody stopped and darkness would kind of like absorb the damage of Spirit Link. So you could like top everybody off with that combo. It was insane. It was really, really good. Go Paul, please is a heal but make Holy Paladin DPS. They are trying to make him a little bit more damage heavy by the looks of it. I mean, if you look at like the both the hero specs, they're trying to make him like a lot more interactive as a damage class. Although I like the what is it, the Holy Fire Paladin look that I got going on with one of the hero specs. I thought that would have been really, really cool. Dude, do we try another key? Zuckles? This viewer, double rogue? Should I join? Zuckles is in there. I just don't think I'll live at 28. I mean, I have gear. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I may need to play the faint version, the illusionist with the cooldown reduction. That may end up being the playstyle. Just constant, what is it, perma 20% less damage taken on top of like 35% Versa, so like 0 damage taken, basically a warlock defenses with a rogue. Maybe there's like a rise to Ancient. Let me see if there's a rise. Because I got a raid here in a bit, and then I got I don't know. Will I have time? I got a raid in an hour. I think I'll call it here, boys. I think I'll call it. Holy Fire, perfect for Ragnar's Paladin. Yeah, like a Holy Fire kind of thing. That'd be kind of neat. Problem with WoW kata talents, they don't show the ability you get for choosing the talents or passing stuff. You've been like on the you've been like the actual, like when you look up the ability itself on Wowhead, or are you talking about in the what am I thinking of? Talent tree window. Like the talent tree calculator, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that is a little different, isn't it? Cataclysm and Electric Paladins got holy power, yep. That's when Paladins, Hunters got focus, Paladins got holy power, Transmog became a thing, Reforging was a thing, you could fly in older zones, which was pretty cool, but also the zones got a pretty big revamp. So, yeah, there's a lot of changes. Bunch of class changes too in general, like there's just a bunch of playstyles revamped, you know, more class options became available, so like Taurens could become priests and paladins, gnomes could become priests as well, trolls could be boomkins and warlocks finally, which was like really solid because of the ratios really strong. Orcs got mages, I think it was, which was pretty good. Night Elves got mages, I think, as well. Humans got hunters because it previously couldn't be hunters. Undead got hunters too. Little things like that. Dwarves got shamans, warlocks, and mages, I think it was. So like they got the most amount of new stuff. At least I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they got like, as far as I remember looking through it, Blood Elves got warriors because Blood Elves prior to this could be warriors, which is weird to me. Because you would think everybody could be a warrior, but no, those guys were just no warriors. I guess gnomes, well, gnomes started out as warriors, didn't they? Pretty sure everybody back in Manila had warrior, right? And I think Jonai got something extra. I don't remember exactly what they got. Maybe like mage or some. Or no, maybe mage. I don't remember. Honestly, maybe Jonai didn't get anything. But I was doing research on it one time. What I'll do in 10 to 6, we have no idea, Salem. They haven't said nothing. Tomorrow maybe is when they'll go over 10 to 6 stuff. But like, have no idea, man. Tomorrow is a big development build. We have no idea what that's going to be. I'm hoping it's not like a fluff piece. It might just be like a fluff piece of like, here's everything we've done so far in 2024, which I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping they're talking about 10 to 6 stuff, or with a War Within stuff, or giving us that idea of when PTR is going to be up for season 4, or when War Within Alpha is going to be, something, anything. All we know is it's like a development build or something. Development update. Everyone but Bells could be warrior. Okay, so the Bells were like a special case then. I guess like not having them as a warrior kind of makes sense because it was mostly magical, right? Priests, warlocks, mages before, rogues. I guess anybody can really be rogues unless you were Tauren at the time, or like Draenei. I don't think could be rogues either. Yeah, Draenei couldn't be rogues either. Yeah. We'll see though. I'm gonna call it for now though, boys. Yo, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am not streaming the raid tonight. Tonight we are gonna do, I think, Nimue, then Tendril, and that's gonna be fun. And then Smolderon. Farak. Did we kill Smolderon yesterday? Yesterday was a rough one, dude. Yesterday raid was really rough. A lot of deaths. I don't remember exactly what was killed, what wasn't killed. I know that I got brought in for a boss I wasn't supposed to do because we were missing a body entirely, like an evoker or something. So all kinds of things were weird. Bells could be their own classes, like evoker, hate, and blizz. Bells should have their own classes. You think so? I don't know, man. I don't know. What class would you give Bells? What would they get? Because like, Dark Rangers? That's hunters, basically. Oh, no, there is like their own class they could have had, though. Didn't they have a... I want to see if I can find it. Spellbreaker. That's... I was trying to remember it, but you remembered it ahead of me. Warcraft 3 Spellbreaker. That was a unique thing that came from Bells, though, back in the day, didn't it? Look at that thing. Back in Warcraft 3 Spellbreaker. Spellbreakers are elven warriors who are trained to disrupt and confront magical energies. These elven warriors, actual warriors, fresh from the destruction of their homeland, have returned a new eye towards the dying lands of Lordaeron. Can a boss remain home, has spell immunity, attacks all units. And yeah, they would like fiery abilities, and they would have these glaives on the shield. They would have like spell steal, auto cast, so they could steal positive buffs from enemies and apply to nearby friendly units. Takes negative buffs from friendlies and applies it, so they could just swap buffs and debuffs around. Control magic gives Spellbreaker's ability to control enemy summon units. How cool would that have been, dude? Boss summons like a ghost wolf thing, you just control it. Feedback passive, Spellbreaker's attacks destroy mana per hit. And they can even get spell immunity to immune negative spells. And you could upgrade him further with like buffs and stuff. That could have been really cool, actually. Like, that would have been really cool as its own like class type. I guess Demon Hunters are basically like anti-caster classes, right? They devour magic, they consume magic, they dispel magic, reverse it, right? They're kind of like anti-magic, but also anti-fel mostly. More classes equals more diversity. Yeah, I just don't really know what they could have done with them. Like, it's Blizzard already has a hard time balancing classes. I do agree that it would have been cool if Bells maybe like had their own version of Warrior and there was a Spellbreaker. I think that would have been neat. I just don't know. Imagine what the game would have been like, dude. Balancing all that. I mean, they already have a hard time balancing classes against each other. And like with every expansion, the community wants even more and more like balance tuning. Where like in Classic, things like certain classes were really good in some situations, and we accepted that. Everybody were fine with it. Nobody asked for tuning even now, right? Nobody's asking for balance tuning, right? Everybody just knows somebody's going to be really good at this one or another thing. It's okay. Nowadays, we want everybody to be even. No one can get ahead of each other or behind each other. It's wild. See the Warden Spellcaster becoming a thing in Midnight. I think it'd be cool, yeah. I think it'd be really cool. Imagine that being like a hero spec, but like... What if there were like a hero spec for like Night Elves and Blood Elves? But like, they're similar, but not quite the same. Like, where a majority of the abilities, like maybe one has a bleed and the other has a fire magical dot. But the function roughly the same, and they have like a same talent structure, just different naming to it. Maybe like one or two abilities are unique to one or the other. I think it'd be kind of cool. Warden Spellbreaker becoming a thing in Midnight. That could be neat. Yeah, it could be pretty cool, but we'll see. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, definitely Friday. But if we got ourselves like a big media update, I think I'll stream it and we'll hang out and we'll check out what the hell is happening. All right, we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out tomorrow, but tonight I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna go get my raid done. We're just gonna hang out, have a good time, all that good stuff. And then definitely back Friday, maybe back tomorrow. We'll see how it goes though. But hey, thanks so much for coming by, boys. Appreciate ya. I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty? Alrighty, boys. Peace.
There's a universe inside you, so won't you wake up now and see? Don't hide away the things you're feeling, unlock your mind and lose the key. There's a universe inside you, you should never have to hide. I can see the stars inside you, please just open up your eyes. There's a universe inside you. Inside you. so much more than people know. I've seen you fighting your emotion. I hope you stay and won't let go. There's a universe.